in this month of March 2014, in this month, some things is being displayed and surprises had came to light. I still, of course, living at the mission and working at Wally's World pretty much this whole month. But in a way, I got some surprises coming at the end. That's what I like about this month. Okay. I'm still working on the mission to get in my own place, but I end up, of course, like I said, I took back the paper to Dora, who was helping me out with the place. Okay, it took a couple of days to do the processing, to find out information and, if I get to move in or not. But, and I really do. I really hope that I'm able to move into it because, it's one of the ambitions to say, I'm just being as cool, as calm as possible. I ain't tripping. I'm not going to try to have any issues or attitudes about anything. I'm just really hoping to get it, because that's what I've been doing. I've been just keeping myself really cool and calm and focus on pretty much what I got to do to keep the job that I'm working at now. Okay. But, I'm still working at part-time, and the money I've been making as an overnight stalker is pretty good. I mean, I have no complaints. At least I'm getting paid. But, at the job, working there for a while, it's getting kind of, the way how I got started, you're hoping that somebody's going to show you how things run or get you to understand things. But, unfortunately, they just kind of like throw you there, and the atmosphere is not like what you think, but when you sitting there looking at these videos, they try to show you like, oh, well, shit, all this family togetherness and this club shit, but then all of a sudden it comes down to the fact that like, you get some people that it takes time to get to know you, but then you got other folks that had that, like, of course, it's Kansas, they kind of got that attitude like they don't really want to talk to you or, you can feel the hate, whatever. I mean, I look at them as that's their problem, not mine. But anyway, it's hard. But then the job itself is just that it's a really busy night because I'm always kind of thinking like, well, I'm working 8.5 hours a night, so what's taking so long or why people can't get nothing done? But it realized there's a lot of stuff to be done, and then you gotta be running all night long. So it definitely keeps you busy. That job keeps you busy, and I'm really happy that it takes me some time to kind of get influence and the hang of it, but I'm very happy to have a job. So I called back on Thursday to Dora to check the application status, and it's all cleared. But, what she coming up with is that it's a shocker to my ass, where she said that the apartment itself rents for $365. Because there's a time where, the one I'm looking for, but it needs to be that where I gotta come up with $365 for the first month rent and $365 for the deposit, which comes together at $730. I'm sitting up here like, damn, I'm just starting this job, and I'm like, that's gonna be kind of steep for me to even come up with that though. Just beginning of this job, I mean, even though I'm got kind of close to it, but if you save some money, you can come up to that point. But I'm like $730 just to move in. I mean, I said, so my whole plan was that, well, we was talking, and I just said, well, hey, if I save, $365 for the first, 2 weeks, and then give it a 700, the 600 and, god dang it, I'm a bit tripping. The $365 for the second week, that come up to $730, and I was like, if she wanted to wait that long, but see, the thing is, that person is still there, and that person been trying to move out, but the bad conditions of the weather as it is, I don't blame them for trying to get out, because I don't know what the person's condition is, and after I find out, the person was old and it was on oxygen, so I'm not gonna try to force this person out of this place when you need to take some time to get out. So, I understand. So it's kind of working out its way to where down a month, it's, but anyway, the story comes out to be like, okay, um, I told her that I was gonna give her $365 up front now, and then I come up with 365 later, 2 weeks down the line. But she said no, just hold on to it, until further knows about the person that's trying to moving out of the place, because she don't want to take it and then turn around something happen to it, which I don't blame her. I thank her for what she being the woman that she is. I mean, very honest and up for it. So so I'm like, well, it's pretty tight for me with 730 just to come up front with it. But I took this idea real quick to say, hey, you know what? It's like common sense kicked in, basically, for me. Where it's like, I keep the 365 put somewhere, which is in a money order, and then I'm just going to come up with the other 365, and as pretty much waiting on this person to leave, which I'd rather move in, any time of this month, but it just didn't work. I mean, soon you find out it works out like it did. So, okay. I went later on while I was working at Wally World. I ended up buying me a touchscreen phone, because see, I still have the BlackBerry phone I just got cut on. But in my mind, when I was working there, I figured, like, to kind of give myself a gift, and these other blessings have been happening for me. I just thought, well, maybe I just go get me a touchscreen phone. I go do Straight Talk, and I've been watching this one, which is an Optimus phone, which is an Android powered phone. And so I thought to myself, well, hey, you know what? Let me go ahead and take a look. So at first it was $80, but then it went down to $60. So I said, okay, well, cool. I can afford it. I'm working there. I'm feeling better. I'm getting ready to find, I'm about to get ready to move into a new place. I got a job. I'm trying to work hard to keep this job. As I'm showing them the best investment that they got, as much as I can. But then later on, I got it. I went and bought it, and then, but the thing about this phone, I'm trying to upgrade my technology, trying to move up a little bit, because sometimes I don't think about moving into new technology every time they come in. I only feel like if I got to have it or need it, you know what I'm saying, I'll get it. But other than that, if I don't really need it, I don't bother with it. But I just thought, well, I go ahead and move up a little bit, quit being so closed in all the time. So I went and bought it, and it was pretty neat. It was actually a nice phone. And the thing about this phone is that I still have my old camera. The old camera I did my artistry video shows with it, but I don't have a computer to download any video of all my snippets or anything to download into. But this phone has a camcorder in it. So, my old camera, actually camcorder, was pretty much full up. So I could just can't really use too much of it. So I decided, well, that's why I ended up recording video from the new phone that I have. But it came out good, so I enjoyed it. I was pretty much, I sit back and I was watching Ghost Adventures, because I had YouTube on it, and it was really wild to me. I'm like, I didn't realize the phone, you could watch YouTube, and that's where I could sit back and watch my favorite show, Ghost Adventures. And I've been catching up on artistry, watching all my video shows on artistry from YouTube. So everybody, you could do the same thing too. But what happened? It was just that I'm not trying to knock everybody off. Let's see. Okay, that's when Dora later on down the line started to talk to me and say, hey, you know what? The person that moved out of the apartment already is gone. So she said, well, if you would like for me to come out and take a look at it. So I was like, yeah. So Ron and Sean and my sister, Ron and Sean, they did something. Ron and my sister did about the place. And so they took me over there. We had an appointment to meet. And so as we waiting around for Dora to show up, that's when I met my It's a 2-level looking like house, but the problem is with this one, the woman up front, I'm at the B side, so mine's apartment B, she's apartment A, and the woman that came out was named Janice. And so Janice here, big white woman Janice, with a little scary ass dog, coming out on the side, out there go nuts. And I was explaining to her, she like, what y'all doing back here? And I'm looking at her like, well, I said I'm waiting on a lady named Dora from, Cornerstone of Topeka, and she's gonna show me the place. I said I might be your new neighbor, and she just seemed like she, personally, to my understanding, white folks don't seem to fucking listen. So anyway, she up here looking at me like I'm about to break into shit. I'm like, I'm trying to explain to this lady I'm waiting on Dora. Till Ron came around the corner and just stop her from her bullshit. My sister's getting pissed off. So my sister, when she get pissed off, she would tell her straight up. I was like, that ass woman, you need to chill your fucking ass out. But anyway, got that straight up. Dora showed up. She showed me the place. And besides all that. So we took pictures. I took pictures, actually, of what it looks like inside. And so I could show my sweetheart Shatanica what it looks like. But the place that I'm looking at, at the time it was being worked on, so on, so on, but I'm happy that I could get to walk in and get to see what it looks like. So I sent her pictures of it and kind of explained to her what this is and what that is and blah, blah, blah. So, that's where me and Dora started talking when we was in there. And I just stuck to my guns. I'm like, well, hey, I'm going to be worked on. She just didn't know how long it'd be worked on, but I would tell her, I'm like, well, I will give it a $365 on my next payday, and that comes up a total of $730. But I said, that's pretty much it. I'm thinking about moving in next month, but then she's out of the same thing too. Well, let's make it for next month, but be April. So I'm like, okay, that sounds good with me. So I have no problem with that, and so that's how we left it from that point on. So now I feel great that now I'm open to get a place. This is my place. This will be my home. So all I'm doing is focus to keep it on my job, stay at my job, be at that job, and to make that money. But there's a wrench that kind of threw in there that kind of fucked me up about a week later. So mail was coming to my sisters in them house, and this letter was from the state of Kansas, of course. And this letter is basically, see, since I was young, by like 19, I have other children. Of course, I'm a father of other kids, like Kobe, Ross, and my babies, Amira and Sierra. But I was married to their mother, but then, that shit happened, fuck up. Anyway, I've been paying child support for years, but I have no problem with that because I love my kids, so I'm going to do that. I ain't like these other flakers out there. Anyway, that's when they came with a paper stating that they getting ready to take some money out of my check. That's something I didn't really want to hear. I didn't want to hear that shit. I want to hear, because I'm on my way to get this place, and I'm needing $365. If they're taking so much money out of my check, I'm not for sure if I'm going to have enough money to cover my deposit that I said I was going to bring on that day where, I wanted to move in. So what happened was, they've been kicking me in my ass for a while. But my daughter, Sierra, not trying to, that's way down a month, but what kind of bring my spirit back up was that I was, in time to time, sometimes I'm talking to my ex-wife, Rochelle, to check out my status of my daughters, Amira and Sierra. But then Sierra has a birthday in April on the 19th. So what surprised me was that my baby girl, she actually texted me that day and that night actually, and I was still living at the mission. But see, she texted me sometime later, like I mean a little bit later after nights out, which is at the damn lockdown, I call it, at 10:30. But you know, I was happy. And when she texted me, that's when Amira texted me, and I miss my baby girls after all these years because I've been with them since they was babies, and what happened between me and their mom was just between me and their mom. It ain't between me and my girls. I ain't ran away from them. I ain't did nothing like that. I've been trying to had custody of them. She fought me against custody. She comes up with this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And it was just became a damn mess to where I had to regain myself all over again. But of course, mistakes through years, you know, kept me on setbacks and so on because my whole goal was to get my shit straight so I could have my daughters back home. I've been used to have them for, you know, I used to get them for visitations living with me for a while, but, you know, she gets with this guy or something, whatever, and she was, I guess, in her own mind, that she was trying to change the whole family status and she want to choose this white dude and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But she ain't black, she's white, so let y'all know what Rochelle is. But that's just how it is in Kansas. That's why I quit fucking with white chicks. Anyway, but I'm happy that she made 18. She made 18 years old, and that's where I'm like, okay, cool. You know, I'm finally get to communicate with my baby. But at that time, I was laying down, texting, and these guys keep running in, so I kind of keep a lookout. You know, but I had to shut down the party between us because, you know, I didn't want to let them know I'm at the mission, but I just started letting them know I'm trying to sleep, you know, but I catch them the next day. So that by the next day, oh, I jump on the phone. We was like firecrackers, you know, hot on fire. I mean, we was texting each other back and forth all day, and it was so fun. I was happy about that. So, yeah, I love it. I loved it. Me and my girls caught up a whole bunch of stuff. I didn't realize my baby girl Sierra, me and her have so much in common. We're just alike, you know. But Amira, she has her man named Ian, and you know, I had a picture of him because Michelle was sending me pictures at this time about my babies and her man and all this other stuff. So I'm happy that they're doing well and they got a future plan about what they're gonna do in life. So I'm I'm very happy about that. So you know, at this time in this month, you know, things started getting real great. And then that's when the pressures from my daughters really calmed me down because it's been, like I say, a way long battle to actually get to talk to my daughters. But that breaks me away from the thought about the money they're going to take out of child support. But it did kind of eat me up for a while when I'm working. But then when my payday showed up, I had exactly the $365 I need to get that deposit. I bailed out my ass out there, but this is how I did it, okay? And this is my last remnants from this whole point. So she already said that, you know, that the apartment was ready, and instead of me waiting to move in April or beginning of April, like what was had planned before, is now I can move in before April. It's on the 28th. Which is be March 28th. So it'll be cool. I was like, all right. So as soon as I get paid, I'm coming straight over there. So this is what my last day at the mission was like. I got up, I went and ate breakfast, but before I got up and left to go eat breakfast, got up, pulled the sheets off my bed, which is, you know, whatever, and threw it down at the laundry area so they go ahead and take care of that. Went off, ate breakfast. They yacked at a couple fellas for a minute. Walked out that door, beeline my ass down the street, and I was gone. Once I took out of there, I made it all the way up there to get my money out for my check. Went across the street, got my money order, sitting there and wondering what was happening to me. I told them my dealings up here. Everybody, I know I do short videos. I know I got a lot to do. But this is March 24th today. A Monday. Okay. Here in Kansas. You know, I did a lot of videos to try to catch up on the records, what I've been up to. I done deleting them and bring them back. But man. tell you, still Winter Wonderland in the K. This shit fucked up. So I couldn't pass up this opportunity to show you on March 21st, 2014, the damn snow is still here. Wow. It's a trip. Yeah. Out there hanging with the boys, the dogs and stuff. Yeah. Today is Tuesday, but sometimes at Walmart they call it your early Friday. What, Gus? Ain't nobody got anything to munch on. Shit. No, you ain't drinking. Get your water. You get your water, baby. Yeah, that's my big boy, Gus. Got little peppers, you already seen him, so. Yes, getting closer to the day to where I hope to have some good news of much money I could have to start my own play. But then, got a long time to go before I even get close to my video part. So, or computer. So that's been the challenge all the way. I had to sit some time to make some phone calls and set some things in order. So I'm just over here, of course, like all the time, just chilling. I'm gonna put my mind out on how I want to plot this thing, but basically, waiting to talk to my daughters later on, which has been a difference compared to all the times in my life when I've been doing video. Yes, it's very hard. This is the time of days where I gotta keep thinking about, what it's like to be successful. Sometimes I ask questions like that to myself. There's times when people have unfortunate situations happen to them to become fortunate, like, they might get in an accident, get a lawsuit or something. And all of a sudden, bam, they get a lot of reward money after so many years and have a house, own a vehicle, probably get a job, something like that, just to, not to burn all the dough. But then turn around guys like me who's trying to get there, who had it pointed, was successful, was smart about it, but like I said, listen to folks, man, get you all fucked up. So now I'm back into square ass one, like straight to zero at this later day in life. But I'm just really hoping that some days coming down that, I'm not trying to get so hyped up over it because you just never know what fuck happens. Not in my life, you just never know. Shit, some days you might have positive, which I did. I fought here to get a job. I fought here to get things in order, but this is one of my next accomplishments. But I ain't accomplished it yet, because once I get it, then I gotta hold it, and then from there I can't relax a lot, because then I gotta go out and do other things, which you will find out later down the line. But of course, you can see snow is gone, and it's not snowing. I thought it was going to be this morning, but nope. Got Gus and old Peppers out here hanging out with me for a minute. But, yeah, I know, it's just so many years, I just don't know, man. The thought and idea to get C.R.M.O. arts up and alive to where everybody can see it, not just beyond our listings on Google or Bing and Yahoo. It's my love and heart is the website itself, the website that I created, which is a fun website that I believe. Because it's simple. It's not just like jumping on the website, you gotta scroll all the way down and go through all these little weird ass pages. This is something made by Wix. I made it. It's off of Wix, and it's simple. It's in your face. You don't even have to scroll. It's in your face. You know, you can bring it up if you want to blast it to your, computer screen if you want. But you got your column over here. All these columns have words. They light up when you hit them, and each one of them pop up with something different. Simple, easy, plain simple. I love that kind of shit. To me, that's my love. Then I have video. I have my galleries. Anything that's about C.R.M.O artists is on there. It was about me, what I'm about to express to you guys. It's the love and joy of art. It's the love and joy that I love to do. But the same thing. I understand that, a person like me, when you hear different artists or so on, some of these other companies, they push them, man. They push them out there. They got connections to do that. Me, I don't have a lot of connections. So the only thing I'm doing is the old-fashioned way. I'm trying to get it out there. Right now, you got social media. You can just do everything in social media, Facebook, blah, blah, blah. Just to get your word out there. But damn, I don't have a lot of followers because I'm not a person who being on social media every day. What the hell you going to talk about every day except the same old thing? I'm like advertising. I like to kind of let people know, hey, man, check out this video, or, blah, blah, blah. Check out the series, or see this new art, or I might say something, and kind of like in a bloggish way, or maybe I'll just say something, talk about something, just simple, down-to-earth things that I do. I don't want to talk about shit, just celebrities. Shit, they the ones that made it. Hell, what the fuck I want to talk about them for? Shit, I like to talk about everyday topics like what's been going on, but that shit getting burnt out. To me it is. Things that happen, things of tragedy happen, and it shouldn't be, it is wrong. But I don't need to be dragging my ass on. What? Yeah, okay, you going inside, you sitting inside or whatever. But anyway, I just had to take that moment right now on this day, which is Tuesday. My last day of working up there. It ain't my last day, but, before I had my 2 days off. But here soon, I hope maybe good news will come around.
They gotta do this whole machine shit now, so this pisses me to. Oh.
Yeah, I'm happy. Yeah. But you can't wait for this moment now.
That's good. Congratulations, man.
Yep. Shit, I could move you in tomorrow.
You can move in tomorrow.
Or you could wait till the first. I'm like, no. I said, I'll move on in. I don't care. I said, I'd call the legend company done.
Right.
Let them know. Shit, hey, y'all got to move up that date.
Yeah.
Shoot, get that thing started right now.
There you go.
Hey. Shut the window up, buddy. This shit's blowing me all over.
I'm just gonna have to let them deal with it because I keep punching numbers and I'm still getting. Wow. You can't go talk straight directly to them when they pick up the phone anymore. I hate that shit. Either way, they're gonna try to call me and tell me anyway. You. I ain't fucking with them.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Well, today is the big day. I know I should have just kept up on recording day-to-day activities, but sometimes the timing ain't right. Goody. Then after not having my computer, I can't always just load up, and not have my computer. I got to put everything in play. See what I'm saying? If I had my tools, like I always say about 1 billion times, shoot, I would have lay things out, and be okay. But today is a day where I'm gonna finally get to be in a place where I'm gonna video record that moment. But yesterday was while I was riding the vehicle, it was that I was on my way there. On my way to go see the lady, take care of business, get my papers, well, get my receipts and the paperwork. But I gotta fill out some paperwork. So, that's basically it. Then trying to keep up on other things, but yet here I am today. So I got to fill out more paperwork today. But then from there, I hope to be going home. Yes. So I will record that moment.
I can tell she's gonna be one of those.
Oh man, that's why I'm like, you're tripping. What's it?
She's already putting on dibs. What you doing?
Oh yeah, I'm thinking about that shit. Hey now everybody. This is finally the step. This is the spot. Yeah. I don't like showing a lot because I ain't got a lot. But hell, I finally made my own spot. You remember seeing me at the other spot? Yeah. This is me here now. This is home. This is where I'm gonna do all my videos. Once I get a computer, once I get everything hooked up, pretty much, this is just a place that I don't have to be over there at the damn mission that you heard me when I was talking about a long time ago. Anyway, today's the day. Today is March 28th, 2014. This is one of my accomplishments that I finally got here, and I'm glad to be here. And I don't know what the hell this thing doing right home, but at least it ain't whatever. Anyway, yeah, I'm here. I am here. Finally made it here. So, check out the spot. Thank goodness. And thank God that I made it here. Got my neighbor across the way, come out and bug the shit out of me. So, get the hell on out of here. Get back into the spot again and call it it. What's up, people? Yeah, I want you guys to experience this one. There's a hot air balloon in the backyard. Let's see if you can see it up close. Yeah. I was back here hearing something like a roar, and here it is. Actually, it ain't my first time seeing a hot air balloon, but I ain't never seen one that up close. Now, by eye view, I'm looking dead at it clear as day. And it is the most neatest looking thing in the world, but right here in camera, of course, it looks kind of, I don't know, but it is real deal Holyfield, y'all. Yeah, it's a real true life air balloon. I just thought maybe take it a while to share that with you. That is about the funniest experience, and yeah, I might look rough, but I'm happy. Yeah, moved some stuff in today in my new spots. So that's accomplishment after 3 months, me being here in Topeka. And so I'm looking at it like, hey, I just want to take my time to hook things up, get things right, enjoy life as it is. But just out here chilling. It's not windy. It's really good weather out here. So just want to share that moment with you. I don't know. I just want to do that.